Greetings, Her Excellency Professor Dr. Ada Akika, Director General, Northeastern Affairs, Walmart ICC, Rector, Ruth Sisters International, esteemed Ambassador in the Leadership and Women's Affairs Department. Thank you for this opportunity to share a special message regarding gender-based violence. Each year on November 25th, the International Day of the Elimination of Violence Against Women kicks off 16 days of activism against gender-based violence. Gender abuse, what is it? Any harm perpetrated against a person's will that results from power inequalities that are based on gender roles. Gender-based violence knows no social or economic boundaries. Women and girls affected come from all walks of life, rich, poor, young, old, educated or not, employed or not, religious or not, race, ethnicity. Over 1/3 of women and girls have or will experience some form of violence in their lifetime. Harm caused by gender-based violence comes in invisible and visible forms and includes even the threat of violence. What are some of the ways gender-based violence can manifest? Assault or physical violence, emotional or psychological violence, sexual abuse, sexual harassment, verbal abuse or confinement, rape, female genital mutilation, child marriage, socioeconomics, which includes denial of resources, exploitation, and abuse. Intimate partner violence, known as IPV or domestic violence, is a common form of violence against women and girls. IPV refers to any behavior from a previous or current partner that causes harm, including sexual coercion, physical aggression, controlling behaviors, and psychological abuse. 1 in 4 women have been subjected to physical and or sexual violence by an intimate partner in their lifetime. So who's at higher risk of gender-based violence? Women from diverse and marginalized communities, women and girls living with disabilities, young and adolescent girls, older women, women of ethnic minorities, refugees and migrants, adolescent girls living in a displacement situation. So what are some of the causes of gender-based violence? Stress in the home, number 1, intimate partner violence, and child maltreatment and abuse are more frequently when families experience lack and an inability to meet their basic needs. Number 2, poverty. Child marriages increases when families are pushed into poverty. Young girls may have to quit their education for marriage to help with domestic tasks and help generate income. Number 3, conflict and war. Many times rape may be used as a weapon of war. Sexual violence may increase due to the rise of conflicts globally. Conflict-related sexual violence, or CRSV, includes sexual slavery, forced prostitution, forced pregnancy, forced abortion, enforced sterilization, forced marriage, and sexual violence. Number 4, we're talking about some causes of gender-based violence. Lack of services, lack of breakdown of services in the community can result in women finding themselves without social support and protection services when violence occurs. And number 5, displacement. When women are living in refugee camps and temporary accommodations, they are faced with safety issues that may lead to gender-based violence. Many women and girls are taken advantage of in these displacement situations. So what are some of the effects of gender-based violence? Physical harm, a long-time emotional distress, and even fatalities are potential effects of gender-based violence. Sexual assault and rape can result in unwanted pregnancies. complications during the pregnancy and birth, sexually transmitted diseases, HIV, and etc. Economic and social difficulties from gender-based violence can affect a loss of livelihood and gender inequalities. So how can we prevent gender-based violence? Education, keep girls in school, empowering women economically, include women in decision-making and leadership roles, supporting local organizations that provide services, provide necessary services for women and girls on training to prevent gender-based violence. Be active in your community, partner with battered women's shelters, support groups, speak out and call attention to issues of violence against women and girls. Start in the home. If we are to fight injustice and discrimination, because if we cannot be safe and even in our own homes, then how can we expect to be safe anywhere else? Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. said, the old law, an eye for an eye, leaves everybody blind. So he also said, it's always right to do what is right. So as a woman, a girl, today you may have experienced violence against you. I encourage you to know that you can make it. You can rise up and be the woman or girl that God has created you to be. Know that you're valuable, you have purpose, and you're significant. We love you, we stand up for you, and we support you, and we pray for you. God bless you. Thank you.